morning. I am having a blessed morning. Yes, I am. This morning is going to be a really good one. Happy Fish Friday. Today is Fish Friday. Get yourself some fish and call it a day. So, um, I want to talk about first and foremost before I get into my topic, and I want to share with you. I noticed that on a couple of my lives, I'm not getting no views. I'm not getting no views, and it started with it started with when I started talking about Neanderthal DNA, basically, because that showed up underneath my Google search. I went to Google, I was looking at something, and it just popped right up. Even though I wasn't talking about no Neanderthal, I wasn't talking about anything like that to that nature. So I'm figuring that people was watching my videos, and that's the way they was coming at me, you know. And if you could look and tell that I'm close to being basically monetized. I'm close to having 1,000 subscribers. That's with your help and with your views, and I appreciate that. So a lot of funny business is going on, but we're gonna fight. We're gonna keep going on. Like we always said that one or two or three views will get people to change their life. We're not focused on getting these certain things happening, but we're gonna keep fighting. We're gonna keep going on. We're not gonna let up. So um, I want to talk. I want to talk about what's going on in society. Basically what's going on in society, and what's going on in society. It's how human beings in this entity is trying to find the alpha omega, the creating everything existence, and people are doing that. They're trying to find the alpha omega, the creating everything existence. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brother. How you doing? Um, they've been doing it since the actually since the since actually since the beginning, the creation of mankind. It's really sad. It's really sad, man, how mankind, the same species as you and I, it doesn't matter if you white, you black, you Spanish, doesn't matter, trying to find ways and actions and trying to dethrone the creator and actually trying to pinpoint his location and trying to dethrone him with this entity. This entity is definitely deceiving you. He's deceiving you. You feel me? He's deceiving you. Allah always be with you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. As well as you, the creator, the Alpha Omega, the Almighty, is going to be with you and your family, if it be His will. That's right. That's right. And we represent the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence. And we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. We know that most of our videos are being blocked. Like the videos that I talked about, like Neanderthal DNA is being linked to Down syndrome. Neanderthal DNA is being linked to information inside the brain, and all of these other things, all of these Down syndromes is being linked to DNA, the Neanderthal DNA, Homo sapien, Homo erectus. So what I did, I went in there and I started talking about this. And being that I started talking about this, all my views and everything that I was talking about started slowing down. Now I was getting one view. I didn't get no views, And I was looking at this and I'm like, yo, Dad, I see it. But it didn't discourage me. I knew what it was, because when you spreading falsehood and you spreading lies among the community, amongst the society, amongst the whole world, there's always going to be someone that step up and speak out against this falsehood. You understand what I'm saying? We wasn't created from no monkeys. We wasn't created from the Neanderthal. We wasn't created from none of that. This is all lies to propagate and to have population control and to get your mind, body, and soul to start believing in something else, man. And this is the actual true fact. We have to look at things for what it is. We have to look at things for what it is and not what it seems. What it seems, right, is everything that we see around us. That's what it seems. Oh, it seems like he's doing this. Oh, it seems like he's doing that. It seems like he's doing this, doing that. The seem is being procreated. It's not what it seems. It's not what it is. The reality, the fact is that a lot of people's dying out here. A lot of people's becoming organ donors. A lot of people's being cremated. And the Alpha Omega is still keeping the balance and justice. You just can't see it. You can't detect it. You know? And a lot of people thinking that, oh, evil's running rampant, is not being checked. Oh, it's being checked. It's being checked. But it's being checked in a way which you cannot understand. You can't grasp the understanding. So it looks like that to you, it looks like it's running rampant. It's not. It's not. Trust you me, things are still in balance. Things are still in the forefront. Trust you me. Because if it wasn't out of control, we would see more catastrophic things all over the place. I mean, all over the place. And catastrophic things is not all over the place. Feel me? It's not all over the place. So we have to look at things for what it is, not what it seems. So, you know, I would just want to bring that to you. Like I was saying, though, you know, people are these entities, and everybody else is trying to dethrone the Creator. They've been trying to dethrone him. They're trying to murder him. This is why all this stuff is going on. Try to change the creation of the Alpha Omega to creating everything in existence. You know, and it's sad that the human being is participating in this. You are a human being. You're supposed to be leaving our race, right? Us, the human beings, to another plateau, and this is not happening. What's happening is that population control, you know, force of narratives, falsehood that's being spread amongst people. This is what's going on to keep people deaf, dumb, and blind. So, you know, I just want to come in there and drop that on you, is that you can never pinpoint the Alpha Omega to creating everything in existence. And see, with this maze that he created, the maze, it has no beginning or end. You just in the maze. And you will never figure out. You will never figure out using mathematics, scientific terminologies, pinpoint coordinations. You will never figure out exactly where he's at. You will never figure out. He watches all, he sees all, he knows all. So whatever you thinking, he's 100 and a million steps ahead of you. You will never figure out where he at. So why do it? That's what I'm saying. Why do it? Why do it? Why search and keep searching for the purpose of existence of life? Why? Why? You need the answers, right? You need the answers. You need the answers, right? So you come up with speculations inside your mind why existence came about to life, and then when you do that, you mislead others. You bewitch them and mislead others, and create falsehood and false narratives, so people can feel like, oh, what you saying is right, which is actually wrong, which is going to lead you down dark path of ignorance. It's an actual true fact, man. So, you know, we got to get things right. We got to get things right. You know, it's all up to you. If you allow people to bewitch you, your mind, body, and soul, that means that you need to go back to the drawing board, because you should not allow somebody to use your eyes, your mind, and to just tell you anything, and you don't do your own research. Do your own research in yourself. That's the most important thing that you must do. Find out who you are. So nobody could take advantage of you at the end of the day, the beginning of the day, in the middle of the day. That's the objective. That's the objective, because people is going to play on you being dumb, deaf, and blind, meaning knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. They're going to play on that, and they're going to use that to their advantage for views, likes, shares, subscribes, likes, camera, actions, fame, fortune, and riches. They're going to use that because they know that you're not reading and that you don't want to know. You don't want to know who you are, so they're going to use that to their advantage, and then tell you all a bunch of lies and garbage to deceive you and mislead you and misguide you. So that's go to say that you will never find a creator. You will never find him. You're in a big maze. You're on a huge, huge maze. There's no beginning and there's no end to the maze. Everywhere you turn, there's a brick wall there. You got to turn back. You got to go back. You just going in circles, 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 circles. And the Creator's watching you. The Almighty Creator is watching you. You have not found and pinpoint His location yet. Certain things you have not found out yet within inside the human being. You haven't found that. You're using all your resources. You're using everything. Computers, devices that you come up with. You still can't find certain things. So it's sad. You ain't going to never give up, right? You're never going to give up. And then you are befriending this entity. Barbaric, evil, twisted way of life. This is, it's crazy, man, how the human being thinks. Like, you befriending this entity, which is not even your species at all. It's not. It's going to backdoor you and mislead you, misinform you, right? And you're going to do it for fame, fortune, and riches, which you got to keep procreating and procreating and procreating, you know, in order to stay on top. It's sad, man. It's sad for anybody that embark on this life and that embark on this path. It's sad because you're going to keep going in circles, 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 following this entity, which he's lying to you. He's lying. I'm telling you that. So, you know, the reason why I did this topic is because as I go through life, I see people doing this. That's why they come up with these certain topics talking about Neanderthal DNA is linked to autism. Neanderthal DNA is linked to Down syndrome. Neanderthal DNA is linked to misformation inside the brain and all of these other things, all of these other sickness. What you going to tell me now? Neanderthal DNA is linked to HIV and AIDS. Is linked to obesity. Is linked to asthma and all of these other conditions and disabilities. That's what you're going to say now? Mislead the people? And the people probably believe that. They probably believe it. I don't believe it. It's lies. It's lies. This is procreated in laboratories, man. This is, I'm telling the truth. I'm telling you the truth, man. I'm telling you the truth. So, you know, that's my take on it. That's my take on it. And I just wanted to give you the information, the raw cut information that is for you and I, as darkness overspread. Peace, y'all. It's Fish Friday. Enjoy your Friday. Peace, y'all. Peace, peace, peace.